Hi guys, welcome to Chris's Daily Dynamite, short, sharp videos to help explode your business and boom your income. I hope you're all well. Right, today I'm going to talk about Andy Cooper. He was the next speaker at the Millionaires College last Sunday. Andy is a gold SED, kind of works around the Bristol area, I think. I don't know Andy very well, he's cross-line from us, but really interesting talk. Andy's subject was about balancing your business. And he kind of talked about two different meanings to that. Andy had recently come out of hospital. He had a heart bypass operation. Obviously, been in hospital for a while. I guess when you're in a situation like that, it makes you evaluate your life. And he said it's really, really important. Don't sort of just work on your Kleeneze business thinking, right, in 20 years' time, I'll have a really successful business and then I can go and enjoy myself. Enjoy yourself as you're going along. Don't kind of leave everything till kind of sometime in the future, because you never quite know whether you're going to get there or not. Not meaning to be a bit kind of morbid about it all, but I think that's a really valid point. But he also talked about a balance in your business between your retail and your team building. A lot of people have really successful businesses in Kleeneze based almost entirely on retail. There are some people earning enormous amount of money, £3,000, £4,000, £5,000 a month, just delivering catalogues to their regular customers. But as he said, you never know. If you have a heart problem, have to go into hospital for a month, 2 months, maybe you have to recuperate for a bit after that as well. How are you going to earn income if you can't get your catalogues out? So it's really worth thinking about the team building side. And he said, when he talks about the balance, he doesn't mean work less time. It's about choosing when you can do your hours. And I feel really strongly about that as well. I work really, really hard on my business, but I kind of, in between my busy days, I always have time to do things with the kids or go out and have a coffee with a friend or whatever. I'm not kind of working flat out. So it's, I might be working early in the morning, I might be working late in the evenings and sometimes during the day. But, I don't work a 9 to 5 when somebody else wants me to work. I work when I want to. So Andy was talking about choosing your time wisely. And he says, however many hours a week you can commit to your business, that's your 100%. And what's important is not so much how many hours you've got, because that obviously depends on your particular situation, but it's what you do with that time. So if you've got 15 hours that you're working on your Kleeneze business, you could either do all retail, or you could do, say, 7.5 hours retail, 7.5 hours sponsoring. Now what that means is that initially you'll be earning less, because you're only doing 7.5 hours putting your catalogues out and so on, rather than 15 hours. And he explained a bit, he showed a graph, which I don't really have a copy of for you, but anyway, it's quite a simple graph. He explained that a really good thing from the Don Failer book, which is called the 45-second presentation, where basically you're building foundations. If you've ever seen a building site, it often seems to have been flattened. Once it's cleared whatever was on there before, it's been flattened. And then nothing seems to be happening. There's lots of activity, but there's nothing visible, because they're doing all of the foundations and putting pipe work in, and it's all below ground. And then suddenly, once all of that work's done, within a few weeks, and they start putting the brickwork on, then suddenly it's kind of going up and up and up and up and up. And bloody hell, where did that appear from? You go past a week or two later, and the thing's almost finished. So, and it's almost like that with your business. You can be working really, really hard, putting your leaflets out, trying to do recruiting, talking to people, telling everybody that you know that you're doing the business, and at the end of a month or 2 months or 3 months, you're thinking, gosh, I've done a lot of activity, I've spoken to a lot of people, but my income is still kind of just a little bit more than I was when I first started. But what then happens is, because you're learning so much at the beginning there, your growth starts to then become exponential, because people that you brought into your team then look at what you're doing and think, I could do the same. They start team building, and suddenly your skills and all of those people that you've talked to over the previous 3 months, you'll then start to get a few of those join in. And the ones that joined in at the beginning will be initially not getting many orders as they're kind of finding their customer base, but they will start to build up. So you suddenly get this big visible benefit to your business because of the foundation, the work that you did at the beginning. So the final point that Andy made was that he said success seems to be connected with action. Successful people just keep on moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. They put their cards out, they do their leaflets, they talk to people, even when things are not doesn't seem to be visible, or they're kind of not feeling that things are really successful. They keep working on it. They keep taking action. And I think that's a really good point. A really good talk from Andy there. So I hope you kind of got something out of my explanation of it there. One more speaker to cover, that's Jeff Webb. I'll do that in the next video, so watch this space. Bye for now, guys.